Right on.
Try to live my life every day. Keep out of strife, come what may. I try to do unto others as I'd have them do to me. But it can't be done for everyone, and now it's plain to see. You are a cunt, 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 cunt. But if that's stinking cunt, say it ain't true, but he'll tell you you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, 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 motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a big bad stinking cunt. I try to be real nice, say it twice, be real nice, even though it is hard to keep up this facade. And now I see, dearie me, what a hassle this would be. I'm out of luck, don't give a fuck, cause you're the cunt, not me.
Why don't you go fuck yourself, dickhead?
You are a cunt, 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 big fat stinking cunt. Say it ain't true, but he'll tell you you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, 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 motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a big fat stinking cunt.
With all due respect, the views and opinions expressed on Threatcon 5 clothing and Threatcon 5 radio are strictly the views of Threatcon 5 and do not reflect or represent the values of the Veteran Radio Syndicate. If you get offended by anything you hear on this show, please feel free to go fuck yourself. We thank you for listening.
Hey everybody, welcome to Threatcon 5 Radio here on the actually, you know what? Everything I said when I forgot to unmute Judy doesn't matter because
We just got booted.
no, because it was all a lie.
Oh, it was?
It was all a lie. We're not broadcasting on Threatcon 5 Radio, Threatcon 5 Clothing, and VRS. We're only broadcasting on YouTube because Facebook Live didn't like us tonight, apparently, and they said, fuck you, motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, I just ran over the cord on my fucking headset.
Yeah, well, don't do that because that's why I'm at the position I'm at now.
Oh, really?
Yes, I kept running it over and it just decided one day it didn't want to fucking work anymore.
Oh, it happens.
So anyway, I am Bulldog, joined as always with my co-host and friend Judy.
We already snorted at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, already snorted. You know, I don't understand what goes on with tech, but, you know, for whatever reason, tonight they decided that, hey, you know what? Fuck you.
We're going to be a bunch of dirty whores.
Yep, fuck you. We don't care. You guys are not going to be able to broadcast, and that's it. That's final. So... you do you.
Ha.
Yeah, you do you, and we'll do we, and we'll do us, and so on and so forth. But guess what? There's actually some people here in the chat. Mandalore37, which I happen to know is my good friend and yours, Lee Colvin. We've got Dean.
Yes.
Dean Cerny is here. Who knows?
Cervix.
Who knows 335 is here. Yeah. So hopefully more people will get the message that we are not able to broadcast on Facebook Live tonight because for I don't know.
Yo, this isn't our fault, by the way.
Yeah, it's
Rachel,
not our,
hey Ray.
Yeah, not our fault at all. It was an issue. It wasn't connecting. And I'm like, you know what? For shits and giggles, let's see if we can connect to YouTube tonight. And guess what? It connected right to YouTube. So it's
John Whittorf just popped in. Who knows 335?
Awesome. All right, everybody. Glad to see you all here. Make sure that you're sharing the show over on Facebook so that you can. Macrus George said, "Bite me." I don't know who he is, but no, thank you. Anyway, so make sure that you, while you're here on YouTube, you go ahead and hit that little subscribe button so you get notified every time we're live on here. You know, we talked. How many times, Judy, did we say we were only going to broadcast on YouTube anyway?
Here we are.
You know, so here we are. We're finally actually here on YouTube. And it is what it is. You guys missed, if you were here and you missed it, I'm sorry, but you missed the cunt song that we started the show off with.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, I think it might be our new fucking
theme song.
So yeah, you're gonna get a chance to hear it next week. But hey, just an FYI, Judy.
Yeah.
When I already share the show to the Threatcon 5 radio page, really no need for you to.
I did?
Yeah, you did. So I just deleted it. Ha.
Well, shit. Well, my computer's fucking wigging out on me over here. I was trying to share it to my own page, so I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, it's all good. It's just one of those things. I mean, no matter what we deal with, you know, we're gonna have some sort of issue. You know, it's either gonna be Facebook Live doesn't work, or XSplit doesn't work, or like earlier this week, I dealt with no sound.
That was fun.
I could not for the life of me figure out what the sound was, or what the problem was, and then all of a sudden it was like light bulb, bing. Judy, you can't hear me. Nope, but I can hear you. Yep. Oh, guess what? It's got to be my headset. So what do?
You mean the one you've been running over?
Yeah. So I went out and bought this beautiful blue microphone, and now I have a microphone. And I get these earbuds in my ear, which I really don't like. But I do like the fact that I don't have to worry about a headset. You know?
Yeah, your hair looks much better tonight.
Oh, I thank you very much. Oh, what up, Skinny? I know who Marcus George is now.
Who is it?
Oh, well, it's got to be fucking good old fucking Mark Donegan.
Team No Sleep Rankin. That would be Mitch Rankinator.
Yep. No, but hey, you know, it is.
Dean Cerny says just change the name of the show to Technically Difficult.
We oughta.
Yeah.
You know what?
Technically Difficult, brought to you by Threatcon 5 Radio.
There you go. All right. So before we move on, let's make sure that we talk about our sponsors. As always, you know, we are proudly sponsored by 2.5 excellent freaking veteran organizations. Beard BQ Sauce, where you can go to beardbqsauce.com and pick up your beard barbecue rub, or
your beard rub. That's dirty.
Yeah, that's wicked dirty. Or your beard barbecue sauce. They have the mustard sauce. They have the other sauce. Yeah. So yeah, go over and check it out, and hopefully he gets the message and he gets himself in here, and he can freaking he can put you a promo code. Venomous Firearms. Go over. Hey, they have got some great stuff going on for real. I mean, they are constantly doing prizes and freaking raffles where you can win a firearm. You know, they had the one with the stickers. You know, all you had to do was buy a sticker. And
wow.
Yeah, and you know, you could buy freaking tons of them. I believe the stickers were $5. Okay, you buy all the stickers, and I mean, you buy as many stickers as you want. The more stickers you buy, the more entries you're getting into the chance to win the freaking into the win in the firearm, right? So
yeah.
that was a great option, and we cannot talk enough about their coffee. The coffee from Venomous Firearms is absolutely amazing, and I'm going to tell you, and okay, good. So John Widoff got his barbecue sauce today. I'm glad to hear that, because I wanted things to show up right around the same time. So your shirt will be in the mail tomorrow, bud.
Broseph.
Huh?
I said Broseph.
Yeah, Broseph. You'll get your shirt tomorrow. So that's that. Also, I jokingly made the comment jokingly about the half organization being Threatcon 5 Clothing, because it's my company. So of course it's going to be a sponsor of the show.
Duh.
Yeah. So anyway, at the hope I see some of you guys at N22 Vet Fest. So far, I can still go. Yes, actually, me and Kendra are planning on being down there at the event down there in Hampton, outside of Myrtle Beach. Me and Kendra are gonna. Judy, did you just freeze? Oh no, you didn't. Okay. Yeah.
I'll say I better not be. I'm fucking hardwired.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good. So yes, Lee, I will definitely be down there. So I'm super excited to meet you and some of the other people that are going to be down there. I know Ashley Butler is going to be there. And I know some others have mentioned they're going to be there. I'm trying to make sure that Glenn Estes can get there, because it would really be shitty to go all the way down there into his old stomping grounds and not run into him. So, but yeah, me and Kendra are planning on being there, Lee. So we'll definitely see you. Also, okay, so with Threatcon 5 Clothing today, we hit 70,000 organic likes on the Threatcon 5 Clothing
Yeah.
page. All right, so I offered a huge discount up until the end of this show tonight. Everything on the store, everything. Hats, beanies, t-shirts, pre-order or in stock, leggings, everything is 70% off until the end of the show.
Whoa.
All you have to do is use coupon code. Hey, you don't say my word. You don't say my word, okay? You snorter. All right. So go on, and when you check out, use coupon code 70K, which is the number 70 and K. All right, and you'll save yourself 70%. A lot of people have already taken advantage of it, and it's awesome. I like to be able to do stuff like this. So get yours while you can, and save yourself some huge dough. Okay.
What happens if I don't eat bread anymore? What am I supposed to do about dough? Is that gluten-free dough?
It is gluten-free. But you know what? You don't even have to worry about it. You can you don't have to call it dough. You can call it I don't know. You can call it something else. You can call it moolah.
Cheese.
Yeah. So over this weekend, the Marvel movie Avengers Endgame,
yes,
set a new record.
I saw that.
Did you see the record? It's absolutely amazing, right?
It's $11 bazillion.
Yeah, something like that.
That's a number.
I think it is.
Are we still having issues? Do we need tissues for our issues?
About? Who is having issues?
I don't know. I was asking you because you said what the fuck, like.
Oh no, I was trying to type in this freaking thing and it kept like typing other shit. So yeah, it set a new record. Okay, so if you didn't hear, it set the new opening weekend record, but it is completely blowing these records out of the water. Okay,
right.
Avengers Endgame continue its theoretical whatever the fuck reign into the second weekend, swallowing the bulk of the box office and leaving newcomers such as The Intruder, Longshot, and Ugly Dolls to fight for scraps. Disney's superhero blockbuster added $145.8 million in its second weekend, which
The Intruder, wasn't that from Pornhub?
No, I don't know what.
My bad.
Yeah, it is for you, but all right.
I totally derailed.
It became the fastest movie ever to get to 600 million domestically, according to estimates from measurement firm ComScore. Globally, it surpassed $2 billion this week, earning $2.189 billion just 11 days after global release, a new record. It basically destroyed Avatar's record.
Yeah.
Okay, Avatar took
Oh,
took 47 days to reach the benchmark and grossed 2.788 billion over the course of its run. Okay, and Endgame is at 2.189 million in 11 days. It's among 5 films ever to reach 2 billion. Its predecessor, Infinity War, reached 2 billion to become the second Marvel film on the list. The third Disney film, because Star Wars The Force Awakens also surpassed 2 billion. Avatar and Titanic round out the list. So this movie is definitely setting records, and it's crazy because, Judy, I still can't get tickets.
Really?
I still cannot get tickets.
That's crazy. So it's just going to continue to break records.
Yeah, I mean, it's just absolutely going to be freaking, setting records. And I've heard some people have spit some of the things out, like, oh, this happened, and I'm like, I don't want to hear
right,
it.
Running
Shut
around
up,
with
shut
your
up.
fingers in your ears.
Right? I mean, look, if you want to be a complete douchebag, ruin Endgame for somebody that's a huge Marvel fan and can't go see the movie.
Or like we saw last week.
And take an ass whooping.
Yeah, take an ass whooping like a man.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of record-setting movies, I would like to actually kind of have a moment to talk about Peter Mayhew. If you guys don't recognize his name,
absolutely,
you will recognize him as Chewbacca. He died last week on the 3rd, which was Friday. And, for us 40-somethings, it's pretty tough to hear. And 40-somethings and older, it's tough to hear, especially for me. Star Wars was my escapism from a pretty shitty childhood, and Chewbacca was always one of my favorites. So to hear of Peter's death was, was a little sad for me. I always enjoyed his character.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to keep in mind he was sick.
Yeah, and he was 74.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, and from what I've heard, he was a great guy as well, but it's a little sad.
It is sad because, I mean, you think about it, the older we're getting, sadly, all the people who, we grew up watching are starting to pass, and it's like, wow,
Yeah. That's hard to see.
I experienced a little bit of a loss this week too.
I saw that. And I'm really sorry. I just saw that this afternoon when I was scrolling looking for something. Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
You know what? It's okay. It's a very sad thing, but you know what? I want everybody to know that I'm thankful for all the condolences messages that were sent and stuff like that. Bill is the guy that's done all my tattoo work. Mm-hmm. He's been a friend of my father's for a very long time. He's 2 years younger than me.
That's crazy. I know. I remember you saying that last week because we talked about him last week as well. Just the fact that that hurts when it's somebody your age or a little bit younger than you. That really hits home.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've had that happen a couple times in the last 10, 15 years, and it hurts.
It does. It's definitely sad, So, I mean, all I really want to say about it is, folks, take care of yourself, please, because when you get to the point in which something happens and you take a spill or whatever, you need your body to be in a good shape, at least to be able to make a recovery. And that's basically what happened. He collapsed. He had a brain bleed. There was nothing they were able to do about it because he had a heart attack. And you can't do anything about that because then it's gonna make the bleeding worse. So I mean, he was in a rough spot, and he's probably in a better place having passed. It really does suck for the members of his family that he was taking care of, and all the tattoo people that he worked with, and the people that have been inked by him. He did. I mean, he's such a talented man. I mean, he draw up stuff.
You never, if for those of you guys who don't have tattoos, you wouldn't know this, but you never forget your tattoo artists.
True. Absolutely.
I got my tattoos in my first two in 1997, and I still remember that guy. Just, most people who are tattoo enthusiasts, they really put some thought into what they're putting on their bodies and where. And so to trust someone that much,
yeah,
especially if it's anywhere that you can't see, like my wings are on my back, that they really do touch your lives, even though you're only in their chair for a little bit of time. Mine was 3 hours total.
Yeah. Yep. Uncle Si can't figure out YouTube. He just can't comment. Why? Because he can't figure out how to get to the chat.
Doesn't have a login.
Oh yeah, you have to be able to log in order to be able to chat. So
Amanda Melton writes, "Is this thing on?"
What else? So
Terrell Gould brought up a good point about movie spoilers. Speaking of movies, he says that guy was an idiot yelling spoilers in Hong Kong, where everyone has a black belt.
Oh yeah, right.
That's a true story right there.
Oh yeah, pretty much. All right, so
I love it when we encourage our friends to share our show.
So Amanda says Uncle Si's having volume problems. Yeah, tell him to turn it up.
Yeah, and tell him to put the bong down.
Yeah, and put the bong down. Oh boy.
I love it when we tell our fans to share the show and I end up with the show in my messenger inbox. I love it. I know. Guys.
I'm like, why are you sharing it to me?
It's okay. I know we're live.
Thanks.
It's fun though. I'm glad you guys think of me. We love you. See, Mitch says, Mr. Rankinator, he says, I remember all three of my artists, the tattoos.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's funny because my very first tattoo I got very, very young, illegally. It was done in the basement in Massachusetts, and it was
maybe it was a prison tat.
It was a mistake. It was something I should have never got. But Bill actually did my first cover up. He tattooed.
Oh, nice.
That cover up.
Hey, that's more important than the tattoo that was put there in the first place.
Exactly. So I mean, everything on my back. My alien from the movie Alien. My old skull, the sugar skulls I have, and the butterfly for my ex stepdaughter. That was all done by him. The one I have on the inside of my arm was done by him.
I was with you when you got one of yours.
Yep. My hand was done by Bill. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be hard to try to consider finding a new tattooist. That's for damn sure. So what else happened this week? Let me see. The weather has sucked.
Oh, wait, I have some very interesting news to share you. It's very exciting. I might have a kidney stone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, well, doesn't that sound like
at least it's not that. Time? At least it's not as bad to. He can hear Judy fine, just not Chad, and says he remembers all his tat artists. He can't hear me?
That's weird.
All right, so I'm using a microphone tonight. The very first night that I've used this. So
let's do a sound check.
Let's do a sound finger check. If you can hear me fine, can you give a thumbs up or a yes or something? Just let me know that.
Hey, Don Gay, thanks for joining us.
You can hear me fine. That'd be good to know, because I don't know if I need to adjust the settings or whatever. So if you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Amanda Melton wants to know what you're going to name your kidney stone.
I haven't decided yet. It's funny that she says that. So, a girlfriend of mine, who is an ER tech. When I was, Mark Zahner gave us the middle finger emoji, so we appreciate that. Mickey Severson says, blow me.
Finger sounding bend over. Oh boy.
Mark Zahner says, oops, wrong finger.
All right, so everybody says they can hear me just fine.
Yeah, so it's
so
Cy.
I guess the microphone has to be working just fine.
It's Cy. Like Dean Cerny said earlier, Cy, you're not supposed to drink the water.
Don't drink the bong water.
Yeah. It was funny that Amanda brought up, what am I going to name the stone? You know, when I was getting ready to have my surgery, I was terrified. About a month prior to my surgery, and my girlfriend, who's an ER tech, and has been through something very similar to what I was going through, she said, she was going through a bunch of stuff in her life, and like nothing was working right. Nothing. And she was getting ready to get cut open to have her innards reconstructed. So she went to her therapist, and her therapist was like, one of the problems with surgery and having any kind of tumor removed is that fear of the unknown. And when you put a name to it, you actually name it something. It's easier to kind of channel the energy and the feelings where they need to go. So I named it Joe, just like out of the blue. I was just like, Joe's eviction day is. And it actually, almost like a light switch, it helped me feel better about my situation. And like, you actually are able to more organize and categorize your thoughts when you do that. So if I have a kidney stone, I will definitely name it. And it'll be something like Satan, or I don't know.
I don't know. I think that if you name it, you then become attached to it. And
Absolutely not. I was so ready for Joe to be fucking gone. It was the size of a baseball. I was so fucking bloated. I looked like I was 6 months pregnant the day before my surgery. Oh, John Kremering just joined us. Thank you. Loud and clear, he says. 5x5, Bulldog.
5x5. Awesome.
Amanda Melton says, name it Junior.
So
I'm going to call it Sybil.
Name it Junior. That's just too funny.
Yeah, so that was my week.
Dean Cerny said, and that's how they came up with the word syphilis.
So I went to the doctor. Well, Wednesday night I started feeling a little crappy. Thursday by lunchtime I was like, hey, why does my back hurt on the left side? Kind of mid to lower back. And I was like, son of a bitch, I'm getting a kidney infection. I've had 2 of them prior to this in my life, but they're like 20 years apart. So it was nothing to be concerned about until I went in there, and the doctor I saw was like, well, with all of your symptoms and your preliminary testing, it looks like you could have a kidney stone. And then we went through all the possibilities. And at the end of the conversation, I said, so the bottom line is, I really hope you're making that up.
Wow. No shit. So some smart ass, I'm thinking that we almost, I know a lot of people tuned in late, and I you know what? Fuck it. You're going to have to wait till next week. Next week, you'll have to be tuned in order to hear our new theme song. But, that song, Judy, was motivated. I was motivated to make that our theme song by people like Mark Donegan. Yes. He is the motivation behind the new theme song. So, thank you, Mark. We
really appreciate that.
Yeah, we really, really appreciate it. So some smart ass here who knows 335, which I'm pretty sure was Widoff, says name it Chad.
Chad, that's fantastic.
Alrighty there, fucktard. All right. Yeah, so hey, what's up, Ross Golden? So this has been a very boring week. I mean, the weather has absolutely sucked. Me and Kendra basically, we started a new project because I haven't been able to do so much work outside with the deck because of the weather.
Absolutely, yeah.
So we've been inside, and we just created a guest room. So we repainted. So I had to do some mudding and taping. I had to do some sanding. We repainted all the windowsills, all the windows. The trim and everything, painted the walls. Looks really good up there. Got the new curtains. We went out today off the marketplace. We found a nice little bureau to put up there. So, we're trying to make it so that Cy has a place to sleep when he comes here in July.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah. Amongst other people, So, yeah. Other than that, it's really been a pretty boring week. I know that our boy Felix has been dealing with some pretty crappy freaking weather.
That's what you get for living in the Dakotas.
Right? But that sucks.
They got snow last week.
Uncle Cy figured it out. He said, "Hey, I figured it out. Yay me." Actually, it says "yeah me," but whatever. Yeah.
So I'm trying to adjust the image on my camera so it shoots down just a little bit because I want to see if I could get my boy in there.
Judy's
my black
pussy,
sitting
everybody.
in my lap. Yep. Absolutely.
I thought we were all invited in July. You are. Mark Zahner.
You can't stay. You can't
Uncle
all stay at
Cy.
his house.
Yeah, you're all invited. Y'all can come out, hang by the fire pit, drink some beers, hang out by the jacuzzi tub the hot tub, and enjoy some beers. But when the sun goes down, your ass needs to leave.
Get the fuck out.
So, that's basically been about it. So guess what, Judy?
Chicken butt.
We have a fake sponsor this week.
Yes.
Yes, we do. Are we ready for the fake sponsor this week?
Let's do it.
All right, everybody. I'm just gonna leave this one to you to enjoy. Here is this week's fake sponsor.
You shit-scrubbing bitch, I know you love it! Yeah, keep scrubbing around. I've got nothing to hide in my bowl, and you're just making a mess. Whoa, that's some thick shit. Someone's butthole must be sore. Hi, Joe Fowler here with the Toilet Spear, a state-of-the-art spatula for cleaning up poop. You don't want to touch a dirty toilet spear, but I do. Oh, fuck. Now come with me on a journey to find that shit I took earlier. Tease the room with some foreplay, then dive deep in that poop chute. Just like how a tongue takes to the asshole, it's right here in my fucking face, folks. Look, its patented taste bud technology helps scoop the poop. Those old brushes just stick to the shit and make a mess, but the toilet spear, it's like nothing sticks to it. Look, I've been on my knees for hours. I can't find any shit at all. Just water. You're gonna buy it. Or else. Watch, if you're anything like me, then you've got a lot of blood in your stool, and man, is it hard to clean up. People come over to my house and think I'm having abortions, but I'm not. I'm just eating Chipotle. It's not my fault it's so good. Now I can use a toilet spear and really put my asshole through the ringer, and my toilet bowl's not gonna look like a goddamn crime scene. Whether I'm in the kitchen or my butt's itching, the toilet spear is a product for me. It's great for clearing the rim and stirring my chili. I need everyone to type a 1 in the chat if you're in the 14.5 inch and up club. I just want to know. Come on, boys, everybody grab a spear. Let's attack the crap. And the best thing about the toilet spear is every single spear's been blessed by a priest, so now you have a fighting chance against those dookie demons in your bowl. Drip too hard, don't use that brush. Gonna slosh around your shit with this spear. Yeah! And the spear shit sheath for just $10.
And there it is, folks, this week's fake sponsor. The toilet spear.
Oh my God, that is fantastic. I didn't get to see the whole thing, but
oh my God,
that was enough. I'm dying over here.
So that was actually sent to me earlier this week, and you know what? I'm a douche because I forgot to write who the hell sent it to me. I'm pretty sure it was Mark Zahner.
I was going to say he wrote "This Killed Me." So
it was Mark Zahner. I forgot to write who sent it to me, and as you can imagine, somebody sends something and then it's like they get so freaking far down. It's so bad. But
I'm
pretty sure it was Mark Zahner that sent it to me.
That you guys, any of the material that you guys send to us, it happens.
Yeah. So that's this week's fake sponsor.
That was fantastic. Good times.
Wasn't that great? I love it when we can find a fake sponsor. It's so hard because some of the shit is just like, you get it, and now that we have a connection that can make us make our videos re-edited so that they don't get flagged.
So we don't get flagged.
Yeah, we are going to continue to have some fun with this shit. Yeah, so check out the toilet tongue spear or the toilet spear, whatever the fuck it's called, with their patented tongue technology where you can get all that shit.
I love all the disgusting terminology they used. That was great.
Yeah, the demon dookie. you get your demon dookie. That's one hell of a rim job. Thanks, Mitch. That's great.
Dean Cerny patented tongue technology.
Yep, the patented tongue technology. Yeah, so that's that. So
Terrell Gould, I'm eating now. Great timing. I hope it wasn't Chipotle.
Yeah, because I have a lot of blood in my stool. It's not because I'm having any problems. I just eat a lot of Chipotle.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. So this week's I have a rant, but I really cannot freaking get into my rant because it's part of my douche of the week.
Oh my god, me too. So I want to do douche and hero for me at the same time. I'm wondering. I'm curious though. Now I'm curious to hear yours.
So wait a minute. So you have a douche and a hero that are the same person?
No.
Oh, then why don't you go ahead and do your hero now?
Okay, well, here's the thing. My hero is also goes off to a rant. So do you want me to get started?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Why not? So what we'll do is you go ahead and do your hero, and as soon as you're ready to get into the rant for your douche of the week, we'll go ahead and take a quick pause, and I'll play the douche of the week little thing so that everybody knows, and then we'll go from there.
What in the fuck just
happened? Felix is here.
Yay!
Wow, that sounded like almost sarcastic.
No.
Yay! Felix is here. Golf clap.
I had a little problem here, so I sent myself. Hold on, let me find it again, because I did not get the article. I sent an article to myself, but a different link pops up. So hold on, just a second.
Jesus freaking criminy. Hey, Felix. So if you could make sure that you put the promo code there in the chat so everybody can see it. He just got out of the hospital. What the hell was he in the hospital for?
Who?
Felix.
Holy shitballs! What?
What were you in the hospital for?
Amanda Melton. My dinner tonight is amazing thanks to Beard's Rub.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Wait. Felix, what the fuck, over? I love that your YouTube channel, though, is Beard BQ Sauce. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Well, ours is Threatcon 5 Radio. Can we chat? Yeah, we can chat, can't we? Oh, I got to sign in order to chat, though, huh?
Probably, yes. Yeah, I'm 5 Shoops, by the way. I used to be 5 Shoops.
No way.
I should get a new login. I'm not 5 Shoops anymore.
No, you're
I'm one divorcing Shoop.
Whatever. You're better off.
Amen to that. I wasn't saying anything bad about that. That's just that's going to be my new YouTube handle. Nah, I don't like that. Better off is a good one. Okay, so my hero of the week. So you guys heard about this shooting. I don't know, unless you live under a rock, you heard about the shooting in University of North Carolina, Charlotte's campus. And if you haven't heard, he started out to be my hero of the week the minute this post, we started hearing about it online, which was Wednesday, I believe. So I was looking around for stories for this week, and I'm like, wow, look at this kid. So for those of you who don't know, his name is Riley Howell. He's 21. He took the gunman. I'm not going to call him a suspect. I'm going to call him a gunman.
Call him a douchebag.
Well, he's not my douche of the week. Yeah.
No, but he is a douchebag. The gunman was definitely a douchebag.
Yeah, this douchebag was taken off his feet by Riley, And the Charlotte Mecklenburg police are saying that Riley absolutely saved lives and he's a hero. The chief is saying Riley did exactly what we train people to do. You're either going to run, you're going to hide and shield, or you're going to take the fight to the assailant. Having no place to run and hide, he did the last. So unfortunately, Riley did not disarm the assailant, but he did give a lot of people an opportunity to get out, and Riley gave his life in the process. I got to tell you, Bulldog and I talk about this younger generation of people, and I don't want to say this is surprising because it isn't. But it is a little interesting to see that there are still people out there like that with minimal training, they did what they were supposed to. And unfortunately, he's a child of a generation. He's an adult that was a generation of children who were raised how to respond to active shooters in their school. So he did the right thing. Bulldog and I never had that because this wasn't a thing back, when we used to have to take our stone tablets to school.
What are you talking about? You're trying to say that we didn't have a fight or flight? Yeah, we did.
Didn't have.
Do you remember when the dinosaurs used to come into the cave and we had?
Yeah, that was pretty bad, especially if they were trying to take dinner that was going to be for later. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Mm-hmm. Right. So, Riley is my hero of the week, but he's also. His story turns into my rant as well.
Go for it.
Okay, so here's my rant.
Oh, wait. This is just the rant, right? Not the douche.
No, the douche is later. The douche is actually not related to this, but my rant is completely.
Oh, that's perfect. But hold on one second.
Sure.
Ma! I need another drink!
And some Hot Pockets!
All right, we're good.
So, here's my rant. Let me preface this rant by saying Riley was in ROTC at his college, and he's getting full military burial honors when he's laid to rest, and. I had to get out of Facebook yesterday and Saturday. I just couldn't, because I can't believe how many people are up in arms about the fact that this kid is getting a military burial.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get it. He is a hero. He donned a uniform. He obviously, with a heart of valor like that, he was obviously not in ROTC for the free education. I'm actually very sad about this, because to know that a young man was capable of that sort of valor, I would have loved to have watched his military career on whatever branch of service he was planning on joining. It would have been fun to see him, flourish. But I'm pissed off that people are so up in arms over the fact that he's getting a military funeral. He's done more under the code that he's been taught and the training that he's been given than most people who deploy and, you work in finance and fuck up people's paychecks every week. And the other reason I'm pissed is the people who are upset about this. How does this impact your life at all? It doesn't. What do you fucking care if he gets a military funeral? Him getting a military funeral is not going to take away from yours when you pass in the future. It really doesn't impact us at all, honestly. It's not like this is some sort of, we can get pissed off about certain veteran issues, but this isn't one of those. Veteran issues like these Facebook groups that you see where they're specifically designed to help people get the top VA rating that they don't necessarily deserve because they're scamming the system. That's something to be fucking up in arms about, because it does directly impact you if you get benefits from the VA, or if you're applying for benefits from the VA. It could be those cheaters could be taking away from your benefits and other people's benefits who maybe might need it a little bit more. But the fact that Riley's getting a military funeral impacts us none, and I believe he fully deserves a military funeral.
Can I add to this rant?
Yes, of course.
All right, so this is my take on the whole thing. We as individuals, okay, you know how I feel about this, the bullshit fucking community that are all up in arms about the fact that this young man who was a hero, okay, as per the fucking definition, he was a hero, okay? Not only that, but he decided that he wanted to fulfill a service to this country, whether it happens to have been after his college or whether it be now. An individual stepped up, okay? Whether they are in high school or college, an individual decided they wanted to be ROTC. They wanted to be part of the United States military. They wanted to direct their lives in some way to wear a uniform and become part of that lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
Why in the hell are people upset about it? Why does he not deserve military honors? He was a representative of the United States military. I don't know do you know what branch he was?
I do not.
Okay, so I'm not sure if a lot of people understand this, but different colleges, like, for example, I know that at the University of New Hampshire, the ROTC is an Army program. At least I'm pretty sure it is. At different schools, it could be a Marine program. It could be a Navy program. It was Army?
I just Googled it, yeah.
So he was an Army ROTC cadet, okay? Most likely, and from what I heard, he had made intentions to go on and be an officer in the Army after his education. What the fuck is the problem?
Yeah.
Do we seriously, as a quote unquote community, I don't get the hate for the ROTC. All right, look it.
I know we make jokes about it. I mean, we all do. That they're lesser,
but I don't.
But when it comes,
Judy, I don't. Okay.
Damn it,
and
Bulldog.
It pisses me off because what it comes down to is that these individuals, everybody wants to throw out fucking stolen valor, blah, 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 blah. Stolen valor is the least of the fucking issues that we as veterans deal with. Okay? Yep. There are individuals committing suicide outside of VAs. All right? There are individuals that are living on the street that can't afford to, rent a place, get a job, can't do anything, and we're worrying about stolen valor. And if you think about it, stolen valor is the ultimate in fucking respect, because these people want to be so much like us that they're willing to lie. All right? They're not the problem.
Right.
When an individual who is lying about his military service shows up at Applebee's and says, I'm here for my free meal because I'm a veteran, and Applebee's gives them a free meal just because they have a fucking uniform on, that's Applebee's fucking fault, not the individuals.
Yes,
okay?
Absolutely.
Because
if they don't verify
they should be verifying their fucking service.
Especially since they're giving away free fucking food.
Yeah, you would think they'd check an ID or check a fucking DD-214 or something, okay? Here is an individual who was donning a uniform of the Army ROTC program at the University of North Carolina. He deserves every bit of honor that he is given as a hero who fought a domestic terrorist.
Yep.
Why do we need to have this conversation any longer? And you know what? Mickey Severson's stolen valor is respect. Because you can sit here and get pissed off at the individual that dons a uniform and tries to get benefits. But guess what? They're not the ones that's at fault. The individual that gave them the benefit is the one that's at fault. There is nobody faking being a military service member, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Coast Guard, that is getting VA benefits. None of them. Okay? So what's the fucking problem? Respect is stepping on the yellow footprints and going through basic training. Yeah, except unless you went to San Diego. Then you're just a Hollywood Marine and nobody really cares about you. Nothing, Judy?
So does that mean... Yeah,
No, he just said respect is
I
stepping
know, I
on
saw.
the yellow footprints and going through basic training. No, it's not. Okay? Because what we need to understand as military personnel, veterans, currently serving, whatever, we are the 3% of this country that are willing to put our lives on the line. What an individual that throws on a uniform and acts like he's fucking military is not an issue. It's not.
Right.
Who fucking cares? Who cares? We're getting away from the fucking topic. The point of it is that we're worrying about stupid shit like stolen valor, but we're at the same time we're turning around and fucking discrediting the valor of an individual who confronted a gunman at a college and lost his life.
Yeah.
On that campus, he is the military because he is wearing a uniform to school every single day, standing out from the other classmates. So why shouldn't he get the same honor that a veteran who is no longer freaking serving that would have done the same thing? You know what? I'm going to say something and I'm going to catch shit for this. 2 years ago, a FedEx employee took the flag away from somebody burning it, and he was fucking put on a pedestal as a fucking hero for saving the fucking flag. Something that any one of us would have fucking done.
Yep.
Can you say the same thing for every one of us would have fucking taken a gunman out? No, because there are fucking people that served in the military for the wrong fucking reasons. You served with them. They were the biggest shitbags that ever fucking donned a uniform. But we're criticizing a kid who only had made a commitment to be in the military for taking that action. Think about it. Okay? So, you could say whatever you want about stolen valor. It's the least of my fucking worries. If it's a big worry with you, then fucking go forth with it. Okay? Do what you want to do. But to criticize a kid who had made a commitment to serve our nation and already put his life ahead of others, yes, he deserves the fucking honor.
So it's been mentioned several times in the chat here on YouTube. Cadets take an oath of enlistment.
Yeah.
And someone else commented, all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Mm-hmm. And that's what he did.
So that's another point to drive home that this kid totally deserves. I call him a kid. He's 21 years old, for crying out loud. He's old enough to raise his right hand.
But he is a kid.
He is. But he's old enough to die for his country. So he absolutely deserves.
Okay, so Lee Colvin made a good point. But the news is only going to cover...
Yes.
And focus on the gunman and what weapon he used.
That's why we talk about the right side of the stories.
Exactly.
We've done this before. When the shooting was in Las Vegas, we didn't focus on the fucking pig who did it and all the conspiracy theories around it. We focused on the victims.
Yeah.
and other ones as well. That's just another example. We don't talk about the shit that the media thinks we want to see. We talk about the stuff that's important, the victims.
All right, so Mickey
Or the
says
heroes.
no one is criticizing the kid. They're criticizing the civilians for not talking to the veteran community before spouting off. No, actually, Mickey, you're wrong. They are criticizing the kid. There are many veterans out there in different groups who have
on
said
Facebook
flat out, this kid does not deserve military honors. And if you're a military veteran or a currently serving soldier, airman, Marine, Coast Guard, or fucking sailor who thinks this kid doesn't deserve the honors, you're a piece of shit. Okay? And I don't care who that fucking offends. The kid deserves the fucking honor. He put his life ahead of others to try to defuse a situation. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah.
Here's a perfect example, okay? And it just came to me with the way Zahner just saying this. I know several police officers from that area that voted to give him police officers, okay, a police officer funeral. Listen to this for a second. Do you all remember the fucking shooting down in Florida? Mm-hmm. Where a police officer, a person who was sworn to defend the oath, has taken an oath to defend and serve the people of that community, stood outside while the gunman was taking innocent lives. Okay? So there's a fucking piece of shit. And he still has no, he doesn't anymore because he retired, but he still had a fucking job. And the courts have ruled that police officers don't have they are not required to run in and stop that kind of fucking situation. But this kid did.
Yep.
All right. So
with minimal training, those police officers had training.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, obviously we're going that, we're going way off the fucking topic.
Yeah.
You know, but the point is the kid definitely deserves it, and and I don't see why anybody could feel otherwise.
And if this were your son or daughter that had been killed and donned a uniform and taken the oath, you'd want them to have the military rights as well.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Because remember, he's 21. He's got family members that are, clinging to memories and nothing else in his uniform and that sort of stuff. And they have nothing else ever again. You shouldn't have to bury one of your own kids. So that's my rant.
Okay. So I don't know what Mickey, I'm kind of confused on what he's getting at. Oh,
somebody
he's talking to somebody else. Okay.
Yeah.
He's talking to
somebody
else.
Said, whoever MK Smooth 72 is, said, Mickey, when did we become the decision makers?
So he says it's not so much about decision making as it is about basic ass respect of being asked. Being asked what?
I'm not sure.
What did I miss? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Moving right along.
All right, so I think it's time. It is definitely time for our douche of the week.
Yes.
All right. So,
Threatcon 5 Radios. Douche of the week.
Judy, I'm going to go first.
Go.
Because mine might be a little long-winded.
Oh, Jesus. Hide, everybody. He's about to get knife hand out.
My douche of the week is the Democrat Party.
Oh, Jesus. We're going to be here all night.
All right. I am not referring to any one individual. I'm not referring to Adam Schiff. I'm not referring to Cory Booker. I'm not referring to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I'm not referring to Ilham Omar. I'm not referring to Rashid Tlaib. I'm not referring to fucking Nancy Pelosi or Chuck Schumer or any of them. I'm referring to the entire fucking party that can't let shit fucking go.
Oh my God, I was just talking to a friend of mine about this.
So
yesterday,
here we have now. The Department of Treasury decided today that they would not submit President Donald Trump's taxes to Congress. So now they want to fight this. Look there is no fucking legal obligation for a candidate to submit their fucking tax returns. Just because everybody has done it in the past doesn't make it the right thing, okay? So Donald Trump, President Donald J. Trump, has broke the paradigm. He decided he didn't want to give up his tax returns, which he doesn't have to. There's no legal obligation for him to do so. There is nothing in the Constitution that says someone running for president needs to submit their tax returns. So I'm going to break it down for all you fucktards that have that little fucking donkey next to your freaking name, okay? The AOCs and the Tlaibs and the Amans and the fucking Bookers and Pelosi's and Schumers and Blumenthals and all you fuckers. Why don't you release your tax returns? Because you've been in fucking Congress making $174,000 a year, yet you're all fucking millionaires. So why don't you release your taxes and show us what it is that you are hiding?
But they still can't let anything go. Now they're demanding an unredacted copy.
Yeah, they want an unredacted
report.
copy. I was going to get into that.
Let it go!
They can't let go. Okay, they want an unredacted copy of the Mueller report. First of all, it's illegal to release an unredacted copy of the fucking Mueller report.
Yeah,
it is, you know, unless your name is Hillary Clinton, you don't release classified information. All right? That's what it comes down to. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You are not fucking privy to the information. Otherwise, you would have already received a non-redacted fucking thing. Now, here's the biggest problem that I have, Judy. I watched a fucking interview a couple weeks ago. Oh, actually, you know what? We played it on the show. With Owens. Candace Owens was talked to where she testified in front of Congress about the hate crimes or whatever. And douchebag fucking the fuck's his name? The senator from New York. The fat fuck that wears his pants up by his fucking nipples. Well, he's not a fat fuck anymore. He's lost a lot of weight. Where he told her, you will refrain from calling a member of Congress an idiot, which she never did, but he wanted, you know what? This is what needs to happen with this fucking party. Somebody needs to tell them, shut the fuck up. You work for me. I don't need you to tell me what I can and cannot say, because you were elected by the people and for the people, and it is not your right to tell me what is right and what is wrong.
Right.
It is your job to do what I fucking tell you to. You've already wasted, what, $40 million on the fucking Mueller report? Now they want to waste more taxpayer money investigating whether or not the Attorney General Barr has freaking done this or done that. I am so done with the Democrats right now. It's not even funny. They are making a mockery, not only out of the United States Constitution, but they're making a mockery of the American people. It's unbelievably ridiculous, and it's got to stop.
You know, I've thought that for a long time, though. You know, like, other countries are sitting here looking at us going, look at these stupid fucking Americans.
Right? How in the fuck are they going to sit there and tell us, oh, well, you need to do this, and you need to do that, and we're voting for this, and we're voting for that. First of all, did your fucking quote-unquote vote ever go in front of the American people? No, it didn't. So what right do you have to submit something that the people have not voted for? Just because you're the voice for and by the people? Look at, I'm gonna get completely off track because I'm changing my fucking I'm changing my focus right now. Here's the problem I have. Who allows for these people to be the fucking heads of different committees? Oh, he's the head of the Judiciary Committee. He's the head of the fucking Finance Committee. He's the head of this committee. Well, my question is, we didn't elect you to be the head of the fucking Finance Committee. We elected you to be a senator. We elected you to do a fucking job. which you can't fucking do properly. You have a choice. You either start doing your job, or I can guarantee you right now a shitload of them are about to lose their fucking positions come 2020. Because the American people have had it.
I don't know. I've seen the election results where I thought the same thing, and I don't put any faith in that opinion anymore.
Judy, last night I saw this thing on the fucking news, and it said 49% of the American people, I bullshit you not, this is the way it was worded, 49% of the American people think that President Trump should be impeached. Were you asked?
No, it's a poll.
I wasn't asked.
That's how. No, I know what you mean though, but it's a poll. That's how polls work.
But how can you say 49% of the American people want him to be impeached? No, 49% of the people you polled want him to be impeached, which fucking could have been 5 fucking people. Who the fuck knows?
It also could have been, let's go to this blue state and see what people think.
Yeah, let's go to fucking California and see whether or not President Trump should be fucking impeached. Now,
everybody's taken statistics in college. We know how this works.
Right. So here is the very last fucking thing that I am saying about my douche of the week. What fucking right do these Democrat states think they have to say if he doesn't release his tax returns, he won't be on the 2020 ballot? Are they serious? You can't leave somebody off the ballot because you don't like him.
But you're a big poo-poo head, Bolt.
What the fuck? Ugh.
That's not how this works?
No. I want him impeached. Why? I don't like him.
Well, that's a good fucking reason. Because I can't let it go.
I'm not putting him on the 2020 ballot. Why? Because I don't like him. The fuck out of here with this bullshit.
Get the fuck out of here.
It just fucking kills me.
You know what sucks? I'm sorry, go ahead.
I don't fucking get it. So, our buddy Matthew King is here. Our buddy from the Ditch Bar and Grill in Socorro, Illinois.
Yeah.
Good to see you, buddy. If you're ever in Socorro, Illinois, please stop by the Ditch Bar and Grill and tell them that Bulldog sent you.
Or Judy.
Oh, no, just tell them Bulldog sent you. If Judy sent you, you're going to get charged extra money for your fucking meal.
Actually, you're going to get charged less because Matt King likes Air Force veterans better than anybody else.
Oh, whatever. What do you guys have? Some secret bond to fucking, you all stayed in the same 5-star fucking hotel, so now you're fucking buddies forever?
At least we didn't have to go smack dicks together before we went out on missions.
Yeah, well, at least you admit you have a dick. Moving right along.
You know what really sucks about this YouTube thing? Only thing?
Oh, fucking Matt King was MK Smooth.
Oh!
I thought it was Mark Donegan. All right. So Matthew King finally figured out how to use fucking... figured out how to use YouTube as well. All right, anyway. Moving right along. Judy, your douche of the week.
My douche of the week.
Milli Vanilli. Oh, that's not Milli Vanilli.
No, but it could be. Milli Vanilli's twin sister. Okay, my douche of the week. Let me bring up the son of a bitch. My computer is being a whore today. Here we go. So my douche of the week is the rap star Offset, because so I don't know about you guys. I'm not a real huge starstruck person, but if I saw somebody, like, I don't know, somebody famous that I liked out in public, I might try to take a picture of them or something. Especially if they're wearing a purple sweater with a gold chain that I believe belong on women.
Wow,
that's what
what is that, Angora?
Yeah. What is that? Is that velvet?
What is that? Ah, is that velvet? That's beautiful.
Okay, so Offset has a warrant out, a felony warrant out for his arrest in the state of Georgia.
Name is what?
Offset. That's his rapper name.
Who the fuck names these stupid people?
I don't know. So he was in Sandy Springs in Target, being an average normal person shopping in Target, and there was a guy in there who decided to take his phone and kind of do the selfie thing, but he was in video mode. And while the video's going, I guess someone didn't realize it was video, thought it was maybe a picture. So he's holding the phone like this, but in selfie mode. And Offset comes up. It looks like he has a tablet in his hand, and he takes the tablet and smacks the phone out of the kid's hand.
Oh, shit.
Who was trying to video him. Well, since it's on video, it went to the police.
Oh.
And there's a felony warrant for his arrest. Now, that's all that happened. But the reason it's a felony is because it's an $800 phone. It's
right.
The financial value is what's causing this to be a felony.
Sure, makes sense.
So the victim took to social media for an extended 15 minutes of fame is what people are claiming. Now, here's the worst part. Offset's lawyer claims that Offset is being exploited after allegedly smashing a man's cell phone in Target.
How do you say allegedly if he's on video?
I don't know. And that was part of my douche of the week thing. You're not allegedly, if we caught you on video, you fucktard. Now, you guys have heard me talk about Cardi B's music. I love her music. And
who the fuck is Cardi B?
Cardi B is his wife. That's his baby mama.
Oh, wait. Is she the one that drugged fucking people?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, got you.
Yes. So I don't make too much fun of her because she's worth as many millions of dollars as she is old. So she's doing something right, but not by robbing people. It's her music.
Sure.
So I love her music. And so I do follow her music career just a little bit here and there where I can. That's not like I'm obsessed with it. But I've heard from so many people that she's totally cool with her fans. So Offset and Cardi B are like polar opposites in this. But I just think it's really fucking douchey. I mean, personally, if you don't like being in the public eye all the time, and if you don't like being on camera all the time, then how about you just retire and just stay fucking retired? Because first off, everybody has a fucking cell phone. Everybody has one of these things ready to take a video or a picture of you and your famousness. And if you don't fucking like it, then don't become famous, because this is the way of life. He was such a douche to one of his own fucking fans, and that fan is one of the reasons that this guy has as many millions of dollars as he does.
True.
I mean, it's just, you don't treat your public like this. I have a kind of like a PR background in my heart, and I'm always thinking about what it looks like to the public eye. And this is just fucking, it's fucking douchey. I mean, I have no other way to describe it. No other way. You're a fucking douche. I can't believe you would treat your fans like that. How do you have a music career that's successful?
Yeah, I want to know how he has a music. I want to know how he has a music fan. Music. What is it? Music what? Music career. There you go. That's successful wearing a fucking purple sweater like that.
That looks like something he took out of his wife's closet.
I mean, he's taking that fucking Macklemore shopping at the fucking fucking thrift store way too serious. Yeah, I don't know about that shit. Plus, he looks like Millie fucking Vanilli.
He does, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cardi B dresses pretty extravagantly, so there's probably a good chance that he got that out of his wife's closet.
That's a good point. Yeah. All
yep.
right.
Lee Colvin said it. If you're going to be famous, be like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Or fucking...
Dean Cerny wanted to know how douchey is spelled. Is it I-E or E-Y?
If you're going to be a celebrity and you want to be like somebody, be like Keanu Reeves or fucking...
that guy?
Yeah, you know the guy.
Where's he
Fucking,
from?
Lieutenant Dan.
Oh, yes, Gary Sinise.
Gary Sinise, yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe I remembered that. So that's my, douchey. We're
Yeah, douchey.
we're going to start using
I'm
that
sorry,
word during
you spelled it
douchey.
wrong. Yeah, it's EY.
EY, okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Note to self.
Absolutely.
Wow, we've covered a lot of material tonight.
We've what?
We've covered a lot of material tonight.
Yeah, we sure have. We haven't even got into our fucking our top 10 yet.
I know. Or Florida Man.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to get into top 10.
Absolutely.
Right now.
Go.
Go. Yeah. All right. I just clicked on the wrong one. Hold on.
Of course. We're
Yeah.
totally prepared
All right,
here.
Here we go. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this week's top 10.
You got to go first because I'm still getting it load.
Is actually going to be this week's top 12 because it's only 2 more. So we're going to give you all 12 of them. 12 stupid news headlines.
We're going to give you all 12 of
that
it.
will make you facepalm.
Yeah, bear chicken. Wow.
All right. We're going to start at number 12. So I got to scroll all the way down to number 12.
Of course, because we
for some whatever reason, these dumb fucks didn't put their top 10, top 12 in the right fucking order.
Yeah. They
All
put number 1 as the very thing at the top of the article.
Number 12, live news from whatever fucking channel wants to let you know that rain creates wet roads.
Wait, what?
Well, who would have guessed it? Rain creates wet roads. Remember, these are the dumbest fucking headlines you will ever fucking find. Okay? Rain creates wet roads. I want you all to share that with your friends and let everybody know that rain creates wet roads. Okay? All right. Moving right along.
Number 11. This startling finding.
I don't get it.
I can't. Federal agents raid gun shop, find weapon.
Yeah, hey, you know it happens.
And the store owner was arrested previously, probably for owning weapons.
Wow. I don't even know how you get through. Number 10. The double murder report. Ooh. This man was killed to death.
So,
could you imagine watching the fucking news and hey, live from Hillsborough, New Hampshire, man tonight was killed to death outside of a local convenience store.
Oh my God, this one's getting me good. Listen, in case you guys missed it earlier, in the previous shows, we don't read these fucking things before we go live with them. We see the headline and we're like, oh yeah, let's do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. You know, Amanda Melton, actually, I have to back up really quickly. She brought up a good point about douchey. According to Cardi B, it's pronounced douche.
Yeah, well, I don't give a fuck about Cardi B. So Valerie Adams is here, and she said someone was desperate to have an article with their name on it.
Number 9. This disastrous grammar. A nuclear explosion would be a disaster.
Can you... I'm not even mad at the fucking person that wrote the fucking article. I'm mad at the editor.
I know, like,
you know what editor?
Most editors have at least a 4-year degree.
The editor's got
from a real college, not from the Sally
pen.
Struthers University of Editing.
Right. The editor's got his red pen, and he's like, no, I'll allow it.
Did he go to the school for kids who can't read good?
Yeah. Number 8.
The Derek Zoolander School for kids who can't read good.
Number 8, this indisputable conclusion, sorry. I'm so used to the Democrat
That's so
shit.
different.
researchers have claimed that overeating can set the stage for obesity.
No fucking way. Really?
Wow.
This is, wow. I'm talking award-winning journalism here.
Oh, boy.
Number 7, this unbelievable discovery. Study. Youngest child considered baby of family.
Oh.
You know, that actually sounds like those bad, like those bad Confucius say, virginity like bubble, one prick and all gone.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Number 6, the Lost for Words introduction. NBC 24. Oh, my God. Tiger Woods. He's good at golf.
That's it?
That's it. Tiger Woods. He's good at golf.
He's good at...
Yeah.
Woo! That's fantastic.
Yeah, well, couldn't come up with anything better than that, huh?
My God. I can't believe I have the next one.
Yeah, well, it's a public safety advisory.
It is. It's a public safety advisory. This just in, kids. Health officials state pools and diarrhea, not a good mix. Just in case you weren't sure.
Hey, and here's what's even worse. Okay, it's not so much the headline, but we can actually read the story where it says, if you can't control yourself, please don't swim. That's the message that Douglas County health officials are sending to swimmers this summer.
It's called E. coli.
Yeah.
That's what that's called.
Yeah.
E. coli outbreak. Oh my God.
Fox News would like to ask number 4's useless question. Are Chuck Norris facts true?
Oh my God. Of course they are.
Yeah, of course they are. How can you ask such stupid questions? You're getting all the good ones.
I am really getting all the good ones. I apologize.
Yeah.
Number 3. This brilliant. Wow. I love how it's already written for us. This brilliant observation. Bugs flying around with wings are flying bugs.
You don't say.
Oh.
It's almost as good as this one. This recent study has found that internet trolls are jerks.
Yes, but what they haven't studied is how much fun it is to be an internet troll.
Yeah, and I wonder how much money Congress gave them to fucking determine whether they were jerks or not. I bet you the Democrats did it. Fucktards.
Terrell Gould. Wait. Terrell Gould says Chuck Norris tears cure cancer. Too bad he never cries.
Yeah. You get all the good ones.
Number 1, this burning news. Now, it's the news on the TV. It's a picture of the sun in its truest form, which, if you're not aware, is a fireball. And the headline is "Fire on the Sun."
There's fire on the sun. Hey, listen.
At 7:19, it's 61 degrees. Fire on the sun.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Julie. You laugh, okay, and you jest at the comments about the sun, but do you not realize that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said all we have to do about solar glare is look at it at nighttime?
You're kidding, right?
No, I am. Yes.
Oh my.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm definitely kidding. Definitely kidding.
I wouldn't put it past her. That's for damn sure.
Right. All right.
Lee Colvin says he needs a grant to study internet trolls.
For our last half an hour.
Mickey Saverson says an IED was killed by a roadside Chuck Norris.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I love that. And Chuck Norris is an Air Force veteran. Suck it, everyone! Oh. Do you have any Florida man stories today?
I don't. I don't. I was unable to find anything worthy, actually.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Crazy, right?
I think maybe I should just read all the headlines I found. Maybe I'll do that because I found quite a few stories.
Sure, go for it.
The
We
first
only
one,
have a half an hour left, though.
right? Exactly. I found a couple per day. I think.
Wow, no shit.
I'll condense it. First one, Florida man. Now these are real, legit stories that I have found this week. Florida man claims sexual role play led to shootout. What kind of shootout are we talking? Are we talking guns or are we talking lightsabers?
We talking guns, lightsabers, or fucking bodily fluids?
Yeah,
I mean,
I
were
was,
they sitting out there trying to shoot each other with fucking pew 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 pew, fapping at each other?
Here's another great headline. Oh shit, the story's trying to autoplay. Let me mute that. Drunk Florida man kicked out of library told cops he was Jason Bourne. Sure. We trying to throw people off the track.
Oh, why wouldn't you?
Next headline. I love this one. Florida man waves down cops to show off his marijuana plant, offers them a smoke, and gets arrested.
Whoa, that was some real impressive fucking marijuana, huh? Hey guys, look at this! It's so pretty.
And I don't know why it says David Sy. Is that the name of the guy?
Nah, he ain't that stupid. The people behind him are, though. If you ever watch his neighbors.
Oh my God, right? Another headline. Viral video shows Florida man wearing bonnet on a cart, stuffed jars of baby formula under his floral dress. This must have been close to one of the Navy bases. He's a Navy veteran, isn't he?
Ross Golden says the Air Force is a Chuck Norris veteran.
That's the truth right there.
That's a good one right there.
Right there, Waha.
The Air Force he's not an Air Force veteran. The Air Force is a Chuck Norris veteran.
That's great. So I seem to have accidentally misplaced a few stories because I had a few more, but you get the point. I had fun searching this week. It's I'm starting to think that maybe the segment won't be very popular for the simple reason of the fact that it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah, they're everywhere, okay?
They are. Absolutely.
So why don't we just get into regular news for the last half hour?
Let's do it.
So I want to start off with a story that was shared to me earlier this week from Dean Cerny. And it's not really a story. It's just basically a follow-up. If you remember, about a month ago, I talked about a man who hid in a restaurant behind a seat and attacked the people at the restaurant with an iguana.
Yeah.
Yeah. The iguana, follow up on that story, the iguana is still in protective custody.
Oh.
It's been a month. That poor iguana. What are they waiting for? Its fucking tail to grow back?
Right.
Yeah, the iguana that was, the owner crouched behind a booth at the Perkins restaurant and basically swung the fucking iguana around and used him as nunchucks, I guess. I don't know.
Nice.
But the iguana is still in protective custody. Probably for his safety. You know?
Probably.
That's what I'm
guessing,
thinking.
yes.
Yeah. Moving right along.
Okay, for some reason this is not a hyperlink, so
All
let
right,
me
no
get
worries.
this.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll do an actual story. I just wanted to do that follow-up.
Yeah.
Salt Lake
yeah,
City,
I appreciate
Utah.
that.
Police have arrested a woman in South Salt Lake
God
on
bless you.
suspicion that she fed her boyfriend drain cleaner with intention to kill him. A jail booking report shows 43-year-old El Yoshia Weissman was arrested Tuesday after telling investigators she had given her live-in boyfriend Drano so he would enter an eternal sleep.
Alrighty then.
Yeah. Police were called to a local urgent care center where the man was being treated after Weissman told medical staff that she had slipped her boyfriend Drano. How do you slip someone Drano?
Haven't you ever seen, oh my God. No, not that movie. Bruce Willis.
I don't know. She said her boyfriend thought she was giving him medicine. Yeah, because medicine and Drano smell the same.
And they taste the same, too.
Yeah. Salt Lake Police Detective Gary Heller says the 50-year-old victim survived and is being treated at a local hospital. Weissman is booked in jail, and it is unknown if she has an attorney. Moving right along. Oh,
I had to close up my my whole Jason Bourne story there. Oh, you're gonna have to go. Oh, here we go. Clifton, New Jersey. A woman who said she was offended by her neighbor's Easter lawn decorations took matters into her own hands. I know this is a couple weeks old, but we got a little bit of an update on it already. Took matters into her own hands, dismantling the display outside a New Jersey home. She said she has a son who's 16 years old. He's a good boy, and he does not need to be seeing this every time I pick him up from school.
Uh-oh.
Shepstone is talking about a display of 5 scantily clad mannequins that are donning just lingerie, fishnet stockings, and bunny ears on the front lawn of Dr. Wayne Ganji. I'm not sure how to, I guess Ganji is how you say the guy's last name.
He's a doctor.
Yes, of his dental office.
There you go. Fuck it.
According to the neighbors, the dentist is widely known for his holiday displays, especially on Halloween, but this particular one some say crosses the line. And I'd like to add, because politically correctness is a cancer. This is Easter. I'm not really sure how to read this. This is Easter come on. To me, it's very distasteful and disrespectful. Others in the neighborhood, however, feel differently. He has a right to do whatever he wants to. It is his property.
Fucking right he does.
Fucking A right. And it's a dentist's office. I mean, it's not like it's your next door fucking neighbor. But for Shepstone,
you never live next door to a dentist?
It's his office, not his home.
Yeah.
Not a dentist. No. Anyways, but for Shepstone, she said she was tired of looking at it and went ahead and dismantled display on her own.
She should be arrested for fucking destroying someone else's property.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
The dentist explained that the display had nothing to do with Easter and everything to do with honoring the late Hugh Hefner on what would have been his 93rd birthday, dismissing claims it was disparaging Easter. Well, that explains the bunny ears, doesn't it? He said the staff helped him put the characters out on the lawn, and unfortunately there was a total spin on me attacking the celebration of Easter. It just isn't true. Now here's what I want to know. Do you think this woman was mad because she's not as attractive as the mannequins?
Attacking Easter?
Yes.
What the fuck? Look, I'm not even.
People got nothing. Listen, this woman is going to pick up her son from school, and he's 16 fucking years old. Clearly, she has nothing better to do with her time.
Yeah.
I mean, the bitch is bored. Let's face it.
True that.
This woman needs to find a community center to volunteer in. May I suggest maybe a veterans organization to volunteer there? For a lot of them need help out there. Find something to do that's better with your time, because you're making yourself look like an idiot. Oh my God. Good times. Moving right along.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I do apologize because I do have a Florida story.
That's okay.
This one actually blows your fucking little headlines out of the water. Literally. Outstanding. For those wondering, before I start, if you should try this at home, please don't.
Uh-oh.
Leave it to Florida to showcase a real oddball police story. 22-year-old Alexandria Turner found herself in a verbal confrontation with a fisherman on a pier. What makes the St. Augustine area story even more peculiar is that Turner was swimming in the ocean at the time. Next, Turner swam over to the pier fisherman's fishing line, bit it off, swam away with his lure. The police were quickly called after the incident occurred. As the police arrived, Turner refused their orders of swimming to shore. Instead, she began screaming at them that she was naked and would not comply. Eventually, the heavily intoxicated woman found herself in police custody with charges of being drunk and disorderly, as well as resisting law enforcement. Let the story be a reminder that it's never a good idea to run for the police. Yeah, they fucked that up. Or, well, swim away from the police in this case. Naked or not, you are going to go to jail. There was no word on whether the lure was returned to the fisherman. Now, the fisherman apparently said, fuck it, it's the ugliest fish he's ever caught. And he basically was going to let that shit go. So, yeah. Moving right along.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Moving right along. I can't believe that this just... A woman who wanted to break the Guinness World Record for running a marathon dressed as a nurse has been told her successful attempt does not count because she was wearing scrubs and pants rather than a skirt.
I don't get it.
Listen, the only nurses that I know that wear skirts anymore are featured on Pornhub, okay? Real nurses don't wear skirts anymore. Oh, maybe, possibly. Jessica Anderson, a nurse at the Royal London Hospital, ran the city's marathon last Sunday in the outfit she wears at work. But she was told beforehand by Guinness that she would need to wear a blue and white dress, apron, and a traditional nurse's cap for her effort to be valid. Full body scrubs are too close to the organization's definition of a doctor's costume.
What?
So let me get this straight. The woman actually wears scrubs to work every fucking day, but that's not a valid nurse's outfit. Guinness, what the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously. Nobody wears those anymore. Pornhub, Fredericks of Hollywood has some nurses' outfits advertised that might be short skirts. You can find them on Amazon. Ask me how I know.
You probably should not continue this story. You're giving way too much away. Lord help you if you ever get a boyfriend.
He'll watch with me. That's the requirement. That's going to be part of the interview process.
Okay.
Moving right along.
Don't drive and eat nachos at the same time.
Uh-oh.
A woman in Ohio reportedly attempted to blame a near accident on her Taco Bell order. After nearly striking a police car, the suspect claimed that she had been taking a bite out of her nachos. Cleveland.com reports that the woman was driving a black Jeep in North Royalton, Ohio on April 6 when the incident occurred. The police officer claims that he had to swerve his vehicle to avoid being hit. He then pulled the woman over, and when asked what had happened, she held up a bag of Taco Bell and blamed the nachos. According to the officer, her center console was covered in shredded cheese. She initially refused to get out of the vehicle, claiming she had prior drunk driving arrests and was a single mom. Cleveland.com reports that she had been convicted for drunken driving offenses in 2009 and 2015. After failing the field sobriety test, shocker, she was taken into custody. Cleveland.com reports that she was arrested for drinking and driving and cited for driving left of center, not giving full attention, and obstructing official business. Well, I think they're kind of reaching on that one, but whatever.
A little bit.
Moving right along.
So there's another challenge going internet challenge that's going viral, and it's dumber than most of the ones that we've seen before.
Can I guess?
Yes.
The choking one.
Yes.
Yes. Moving right along. I have the story.
Oh, the same one. Okay,
Yep.
so I'll do the definition of it, and we can do the story together.
No. Go ahead. It's all you.
The choking game. Here we are in Pornhub again. Damn it! Everything keeps coming back to Pornhub.
Oh my God.
The choking game is defined as self-strangulation or strangulation by another person with the hands or a noose to achieve a brief euphoric state caused by cerebral hypoxia. Maybe I should stop doing that.
Yeah.
Serious
Make it dumber than you are.
Yeah, right. Serious neurologic injury or death can result if strangulation is prolonged.
That's what she said.
Now, that's what she said. Yeah, if it's prolonged. Bam, chicka, wow, wow. So as I mentioned, this is dumber. This is one of the dumber ones. Nobody should be doing a challenge with something so risky. I know I joke about Pornhub and all that and, sexual fetishes and whatever, but it's very, very dangerous, especially for young kids who want to, these are young kids who are going to go post this online. And Bulldog, you and I have talked about these challenges before where these kids go on there and they can outdo the last guy that posted the challenge. So they're going to take it too far. And one Indiana teen is losing his life over this. He will not survive because they said the challenge went horribly wrong. It's supposed to create a type of high, and it is so far, now they're just saying it has taken the lives of many young people, not saying exactly how many.
We did this shit when we were young.
Yeah, it's called Whippets.
No. We used to put our fucking arms around our neck and basically strangle ourselves until we pass out. Okay, I never did it, but it was a thing back when we were in middle school. I remember this. Wow, we were just as stupid.
Cy says, choke out again. Kids were doing that when I was in junior high.
Yeah. Yep.
I went to Catholic school up until 8th grade, and I'm not saying we were in.
I was
now,
now we know why you have a porn addiction.
Yes, now you know why I'm such a freak now. I'll be honest with you. I was very, very sheltered until I left Catholic school. Once I finished 8th grade, I went to Catholic school from kindergarten to 8th grade, and it was a very, very small school. Like there were, I think, 25 students in my class, so I was very, very sheltered.
I remember when we were in Raleigh, North Carolina, at that event. Now I understand why you swallowed an entire summer sausage whole.
So, I like summer sausage. What can I say?
That's how you're supposed to eat summer sausage. All right.
My next boyfriend sure to love that trick.
All right, moving right along. Vinland, New Jersey. A man who killed his wife and her infant after he says the woman belittled his manhood has been sentenced to life in prison. Let this be a lesson. Ricardo Carrillo Santiago, 37, was found guilty in January of 2 counts of first-degree murder and second-degree unlawful disposal of human remains. The Superior Court on Friday handed down 2 life sentences without the chance of parole for the murder charges and 10 years for the second-degree charge. The Millville man will serve his sentence in maximum security state prison. Why? Put him in fucking Gen Pop. Prosecutors said Carrillo Santiago strangled Naidi Ramirez and suffocated her 3-month-old child, Genesis Ramirez, at their Vinland apartment, then dumped their bodies at Cumberland Game Preserve in Fairfield. Ramirez's family reported her and the baby missing on December 1st, 2015. The woman's car was found abandoned on Route 55. Excuse me.
Sexy.
Sorry, I've been drinking a lot of whiskey. The couple
That's
who
okay.
had a child together were estranged, and the woman had obtained a restraining order against Carrillo Santiago. The order had expired before the slayings. Carrillo Santiago's lawyer argued at trial that the woman's taunts about seeing another man who was better endowed pushed him into rage. Now, listen, I don't really think that that's a very good attorney. This guy was set up for fucking failure from the beginning. Well,
Right.
Your Honor, he probably wouldn't have killed her if she didn't say that his penis was much smaller than the other penises that she had seen. Come on, Judy. Come on. There was a snort coming there. There was a fucking snort coming there. Give it to the people. Give it to the people.
There are some Pornhub jokes in there too. There it is. There it is. So, some people have asked if I still have the uniform from being a Catholic schoolgirl.
Oh, God. Only our fucking listeners.
Only our fucking listeners. So, first off, no one wants to see that. Second off, I really did. I'm not making this up. I burned my uniform skirt when I graduated from 8th grade and went into public high school. Because in 8th grade you're fucking smart. So I had water, a big jug of water, just in case it went horribly wrong, and right near my garage on the cement in front of my house.
I think my baby's coming down the stairs.
I laid out the skirt. And I
you.
put a little bit of accelerant on it. I don't remember exactly what I used. And that fucking bitch was so fireproof. My God, I had to use enough accelerant that the whole neighborhood could smell it.
Wow.
I don't remember what I used, though. Yeah, I burned it. Now, when I was stationed over in Germany, if you guys have ever been to Fasching, which we would call Mardi Gras or Carnival, it gets pretty fucking wild over there. And one year I went as a Catholic schoolgirl out for Fasching. And I wore a white blouse that was a button-down blouse and a black tie that was undone, like the bad girls.
Judy.
And I wore a
Judy.
what? Yeah?
There are fucking guys in the fucking chat that are fapping right now. Stop. They're like, oh yeah, keep going.
Yeah, keep going. I did wear a short red plaid skirt that looked like it was something from Catholic schoolgirl.
My God. Mark Zana went to Catholic school too.
Oh yeah?
Does anyone want to see him in his uniform?
Yeah, Mark. Woo!
Sai said pics. Pixar didn't happen. Oh my God. So, oh shit. Moving along.
Moving. Okay, so this next story, I don't have where it's out of, doesn't matter. Don't drive and eat nachos at the same time. Oh, here we go. Of course, why not? We've had, we're going to have to do Florida man and Ohio woman.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
What?
Don't drive and eat nachos?
Yeah.
I just did a fucking story about not driving and eating nachos.
How long ago? Like 10 minutes ago? Because I've slept since then.
Like 10 minutes ago, yes.
Wait,
the woman that blamed her fucking DUI on Taco Bell.
A different way. That's why I didn't recognize it at first. All right. Next.
Wow,
Julie. Different than yours.
Julie, you're fucking fired. You're not even paying attention. I thought it was
a different one.
You're not even paying attention to the show.
Actually, well, no, I'm not listening to you.
Could you imagine this? We're a real fucking news broadcast. And today, a young woman was killed at a local zoo. Julie. Hi. Today, a local woman was killed at a local zoo. Are you fucking kidding me? I just did that fucking story.
I know, but it's written a different way, and I was like, this isn't, this really isn't sounding that familiar. And then when you said it, I was like, son of a bitch. It's not the same story because it's not written the same, but I was like, wait a minute.
What the fuck? All right.
Lack of oxygen.
Dean
Black out.
Cerny sent me this story from Campbell, Ohio, where police have charged a man who had been found being held at gunpoint by a Campbell homeowner on Monday. Officers were called to a home of Regent Street
Sorry.
Monday afternoon and saw a woman with a gun pointed at a 46-year-old Stephen Monday.
Wait, what? His name?
Listen, so Stephen Monday was arrested on Monday. There is some serious fucking, like, karma for your ass. After asking the homeowner to put the gun down, she told officers that Monday had walked into her home, punched his son-in-law in the face, and punched her in the head. The son-in-law then struck Monday's face with the pole to defend himself. I'm thinking this was a fucking trailer. Because why else would you have a pole sitting in your fucking house?
Saul goes
The
back to
homeowner told police she grabbed a gun, pointed it at Monday, and I'm not even sure if we're talking about the fucking day or the individual anymore. It's fucking confusing. After he allegedly knocked down her mother. Where the fuck did the mother come into? She said that he walked into the house, punched the son-in-law, and punched her in the head. Now the mother-in-law is involved.
Dean Cerny says, and I'm gonna modify his comment a little bit. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Monday told police that the fight was over some offensive comments that his son-in-law had made to him earlier. Police handcuffed Monday, booked him into the Mahoning County Jail on charges of assault and burglary, and an ambulance crew treated Monday for a cut on his cheek. Now, let's break this all down, because there's a whole sequence of events that are not explained. Now,
Okay.
he walks into the house, okay? Punched his son-in-law, because earlier in the day, he
Maybe he
said
had it
something
coming.
offensive. Said something offensive. Like, you're voting for fucking Bernie? You're a douche.
Right.
Okay? Then,
Nobody's voting for Bernie, you fucking
okay,
tard.
so he punched his son-in-law in the face, and then punched her in the head, and somehow he also fucking knocked down her mother, and then she pulled a gun and held him at gunpoint.
Dean Cerny says, I too hate Mondays, but I've never held one at gunpoint.
Monday, bloody Monday. Mark Zana wants to know if anybody else would like to raise their hand for having a stripper pole in the house.
Me. Oh, wait, what?
Julie, stop. Unless you want a whole bunch of dick pics sent to your fucking messenger.
Yes, but we already discussed what's going to happen if I get those dig pics.
I
We're gonna
know. I am
dress them
so
up.
waiting for that. I am so waiting for that when you go, Bulldog, I get dick pics. I'm like, oh, send them! They're going to be posted on Threatcon 5 radio page.
We're going to dress them up.
They're going to be wearing tuxedos. All right, believe it or not, we're at the end of the show.
Oh, my God. My face is killing me.
I know, my face is killing me, too.
We had some really good stories tonight.
Not only because I'm, like, laughing so hard, but I think the whiskey and, well, the bourbon, actually, made my face numb. All right, anyway. Monday be kicking the shit out of family and Campbell. That's pretty funny. All right, so we're at the end of the show. And, you know, I hope, honestly, next week we're able to get back on Facebook. But this live stream to YouTube was actually kind of fun. You know, there's a bunch of people in the chat.
We didn't have any issues.
We didn't have any issues, you know.
Aside from the fact, the obvious, that we can't be on Facebook, but...
So what do you think? Maybe from now on we should just broadcast to YouTube.
Yeah, and then just share the show to Facebook. Yeah. The only thing I don't like is there are no, like, emoji reactions. You can't click on anybody's comments or anything.
Right,
so
right.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah. I don't know. So, all right. So I'm going to start a poll. I'm not going to do it tonight because I'm not a stripper pole, Judy. All right. I'm going to start a poll. It's probably going to be on the page tomorrow. That's going to ask you, where would you rather us broadcast, Facebook or YouTube? and we need you all to vote, okay? And let us know. And next week, if you vote that it's going to be YouTube, then we're going to be primarily on YouTube and only shared to Facebook. If it's Facebook, then we'll do our best to get on Facebook and broadcast to YouTube as we have been. But either way, we've got some messages from some of our cohorts over at VRS that have said that this past week they've had the same issues trying to get online.
There have been,
it's
yeah.
definitely
this is
a
not
Facebook
us this
issue.
Time.
Yeah, it's definitely a Facebook issue. Mickey Severson said, "Stay on Facebook." Look, fucker, we said we're going to start a poll.
You who can't follow directions.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
So Felix Irvin commented as Beard BQ sauce.
Wait, well, hold on. Just looking around, which I believe is which I believe is our friend Jade Lopez. I think, I'm not positive. Said, "Y'all still gotta link it from Facebook, and I miss giving a heart on."
Oh. That's fantastic.
All right. Anyway, so we're at 9:00. So don't forget, go to Beard BQ Sauce.
Vet for life.
Use coupon code VET for life.
The number 4.
All right, and save yourself some freaking money.
Mickey Severson said he voted early, jackass.
Go to Venomous Firearms, pick up some coffee. Please, I would tell you to go to Threatcon 5 Clothing and use coupon code 70K to save yourself 70%. But you only have until I'm fucking sober enough to fucking go on there and cancel that fucking promo code. So, but seriously, we love you all. I know the people at Beard BQ Sauce and Venomous Firearms do as well. I'm Bulldog. That's Julie.
Fucker. It's Jody, fucker.
It's Jody.
Love you all.
And this is Threatcon 5 Radio. We love you. We'll see you next week.
This concludes our broadcast day.